Welcome to the Replo funnel overview video series. In this 6-part series, we're going to walk through 6 different funnels that you can implement in your business today and some best practices that you should follow when you go through this process. Welcome back to another Replo funnel overview video series. This is video 2, and we're going to talk about the influencer ad to the landing page funnel. This is a fun one if you're doing influencer outreach, which I highly recommend you do. This is something you should implement ASAP if you want to improve your conversion rates, lower your CAC, get more click-throughs, get more conversions, and just build a more engaged audience. The first thing that we're going to talk about, or that I'm going to show you here, is we're just going to do a quick funnel overview, and then we'll go into the detail. We've got the funnel ads, and this could be other content, could be email content, could be a billboard, but this is the content with the influencer that we have. And then from there, we're going to have a collection page that is revolving around the specific influencer. So we've got this Ashley influencer here, once again, on this collection page. And you can have an offer page here as well, just to be something much more dedicated to her. But since this is apparel, and apparels love large collection pages, this is what we would recommend. Just customize the header to match, and just, it's Ashley's Everyday Pride collection. Incredible ad to message match, something we talked about in the previous video. Want to make sure that the messaging in the ad matches what's on the landing page that you send to immediately after the ad, and is a great way. Not only do you have the person, the influencer, duplicated in both places, but we have the name duplicated, reinforced, like she's popping up throughout some of the content here as well. And then after the collection page, pretty standard stuff, we're going to the product detail page, let people shop, give them more information on the specific product they're looking at. You may also like allowing them to cross shop. Cart page, you can do this in a slide out cart. One of the things that we have seen a lot of apparel brands do specifically is actually go to a specific cart page. I'm not entirely sure why so many do this, outside of that's just the meta that works best currently for them. But this is a very common experience in the apparel space, rather than just relying on a slide out cart, actually going to a cart page so you can see everything. A lot of times people don't buy all of those things. They don't buy them all at once, kind of add, remove. One of the biggest things here is to make sure that you have alternate payment methods. If you have things like AfterPay, Klarna, any sort of the buy now, pay later functionality, that's a great thing to reinforce here, which we have a little bit here, as this is a pretty standard way that people buy clothing. And then, as always, you've got your checkout page. Once again, biggest thing that I can call out here is shipping times. If you have membership, build loyalty, bake that into your checkout, into your flow. We have the cart page and in the checkout flow. And then it's the buy now, pay later functionality to really boost the conversions. The most valuable piece here, we've already talked about, is making sure that the ad content matches the funnel content. So the content here, messaging, imagery, this is the influencer. And the real value here is you're banking on the social proof, the clout of the influencer here. And you want to be able to leverage that in as many places as possible. You want to make sure that your customers are reminded over and over again, hey, this is why I'm here. And then you want to still give the customer an experience of shopping with your brand that is unique to your brand and puts the conversion objective that you have in first position, like making sure it's as valid and as valued as possible. And that's, again, it's just like the little things. It's making sure that you've got the little bits of content that you can reuse of that influencer. If you are doing an offer page, let's go to a different funnel really quickly. If you're doing an offer page like this, where it's one single product and not like a apparel collection, large catalog stuff, use as much content as they've generated. Maybe embed TikToks in there. So if you have a TikTok embed somewhere, embed those into the funnel to, again, reinforce the partnership that you've built. Use their social proof to drive those CACs down, to improve those conversion rates, and ultimately extract as much value for both you and the influencer that you're partnering with. Because a lot of times the influencer deals you strike up, it's mutually beneficial. If this generates more sales, the influencer gets more out of it as well. So that is the core influencer funnel. See you in the next one.